Casey Limpopo has revealed that there's going to be an Oja piano remix, and this time around, it's going to be featuring the sensational band One Republic. I am Kalina Fredrick, and these are my reactions for the week. So, as we do, you know how we do it here. I give you the hot, spicy, yummy juice. So let's go straight to it. Casey revealing that in a video he uploaded, it showed that the American band One Republic will be featuring in his remix of Oja Piano. You know the hits are Oja Piano now. So Nigerians are actually very critical, skeptical rather about this whole thing. I'm also skeptical, but then I love exploring. So let's just let Casey do his thing, and then let's see what it's going to be like. What's going to happen? It might become nice. If it comes out trash, I think it's going to learn from that. So moving over to the next story, we have to. I'm already having lots of fun. So Cameron Diaz and Beijing Martin has baby number 2 on board. I cannot hear you. Woo! My voice is a little bit hoarse, so I just can't do the woo properly. So I'm hearing how I'm sounding right now. So I'm super excited for Cameron Diaz and Benji Martin. So congratulations to you both on your second child together. Yes. Then Ariana Grande and her ex-husband Dalton are officially divorced. Finally, we can say that right now. Finally, they're officially divorced. We know around September, Ariana Grande came out talking about Dalton being separated from her ex-husband Dalton, but right now it's official they're divorced, and Ariana is to pay rather Dalton a whooping sum of $1.25 million. I think that's okay, that's fair. I love divorces like this where there's no much fight about the prenuptial agreement and everything. Like I just love the fact that this is just going on smoothly, even with Ariana giving us some insight of what she went through in her marriage. I just want to say, girl, you're strong, you're beautiful, and I'm happy you're finally going after your happiness. So, see on this, one issue that I actually find very, very, very annoying is the issue of paternity fraud. So, ex-Chelsea player Jeremy Injiptap, I hope I got his name correct here. Please, if I don't pronounce his name, people should not kill me. Please, please, please. So, Jeremy rather has revealed that he's going to be divorcing his wife. In fact, they started the divorce process, and one of the reasons cited in the divorce in his divorce appeal is the paternity fraud issue. I feel like when I saw this news, I was so mad. I feel like if you're going to be having a child outside wedlock, at least you should the right thing to do is that your spouse should be aware of it. If you think maybe your spouse is impotent, let's use such a word. I'm very sorry for using such a word, but I have to use it. Maybe if your spouse is impotent and you discover that he can't get you pregnant, both of you should agree if you're going to do something about having a child that won't be his, and not getting pregnant, cheating on your spouse, and bringing the child or children for him to treat. That's wrong. That's all shades of wrong. I'm actually very angry. I think here's my thoughts, my honest opinion, and here's my reaction. I think this woman doesn't just deserve to be divorced. I think she deserves to pay some fine. Paternity fraud should be made a crime, guys. It's annoying that they vex. We know that men cheat and bring children later on. It's a normal thing in Africa. And like, oh, he doesn't want this man come. Oh, this is my child. I had a so person, and you have to raise. My God, dear ladies, it's not about getting back at the men. It's about doing the right thing, the moral standard stuff. Among everything Jeremy stated for his reason for divorce, this one, that the fact that DNA has proven that the twins they had together is not his. It's not nice at all. They don't matter at all. I hope my Igbo words. Well, it's not nice. I just laughed about it. I'm not laughing. I'm very stressed about it. I don't feel. I hate it when women do this. I hate it when my gender does this. It's not right. And if you don't want to raise another woman's child for your man, don't raise. We're not forcing you to do that. But don't make another man raise someone else's child in pretense that it is his own. It's uncool. Yes. I've reacted. So let's go on. When I saw this news, this was what I want to give you right now. This was I was like, are you serious? For how many years? Okay, let me tell you what the news is before I start reacting. Okay. Dr. Dre has been given his honor at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was shocked that Dr. Dre wasn't given it like over 10 or 15 years ago. They're just giving to him now. When the Pentatonics have gotten their star on the Walk of Fame, Then Dr. Dre is just getting it. I was really shocked and annoyed at the same time, but at the same time, I'm also happy. Just mixed feeling. I was like, no, this is wrong. The delay is wrong, but the fact that he has finally gotten it is right, and it's so beautiful seeing Eminem, seeing Snoop, and the rest there with him. That was so nice. I was like, oh my god, the whole band were there to celebrate with Dr. Dre. Congratulations, Dr. Dre, on your Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. I just can't wait to receive my own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Come on, guys. And now get very soon. You're gonna see the Kalina Fredrick here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So the next, I'm really excited. Baby news again. Emeka Ike welcomes a daughter on his birthday. How sweet is that? Very sweet, I think. So Emeka Ike revealed on his Instagram via a post that he welcomed the daughter on his birthday. The father is so happy. The daughter dad is so happy, and we are also happy. So if at this stage you haven't liked, you haven't subscribed, and haven't turned notification button, can you please do that right now? Like, subscribe, and follow. I'm here to give you the hottest gist and then give you my reaction on those issues. So moving on, because I'm not done. Hey, this gist plenty. This gist for this a long, because I'm still gonna be reacting. So the next one is Quiet on Set. Quiet on Set is a documentary. And I see, we are Nigerians. You know, the issue that we can't get most content in this part of the country because it's restricted, and the rest, like, I don't know why we won't be having stuff like this here. So when I saw that a documentary was done concerning what some child actors went through in Nickelodeon, I was really upset. Okay, first time I heard about something close to it was from I'm glad my mom died, Janet Mikadi's book. She was the star, one of the stars of Alkali, and also Simon Katz. Yeah, we know her some pockets. So Janet Mikadi, on her book, I'm glad my mom died. I read it last year, and I was taken aback when she talked about Dan Schneider, because I loved Dan Schneider's creations. Dan Schneider created Alkali, like you know, Simon Katz, like you know, Victorious, which was one of my favorites, and Herring Danger. He was the creator before stuff started coming out, and then Nickelodeon had to let go of him. So having people come out to speak on that docu series, Quiet on Set, is actually touching. Like, I haven't read everything, but I just could see clips and the rest, and it's actually heartbreaking. And everyone is saying the parents should be blamed about all these. I think they're right. Parents have to be blamed, because you're meant to protect your child. You're meant to be there for your child. And when things like this happen, the question is, where were the parents? Because most of these children, their parents were actually their managers. So it's actually heartbreaking, very hard heart snapping that stuff like this happened. And Dashnada has spoken up. I think he apologized. I couldn't even load the apology. Like, I just couldn't because it's really difficult for me. Am I that emotional? But I just know when people do something wrong, I love them getting back what they did wrong. I wish they kick and pay for what he did wrong. But he's apologizing, because then I think that's the least he can do to children he did hurt. But Dashnanda is not alone on this, because and Josh of Drake and Josh had to come out to speak up after lots of trolls from his fans talking about him being silent about Drake. Speaking up about Drake, talked about how he was abused. Yes, and it's painful. We know Drake and Josh. We loved Drake and Josh a lot. I have always been a huge fan of Drake and Josh. These are shows that I can't get tired of watching and rewatching them. And then when Drake speaks about a sexual assault, that he was a child in 2004, I think there was a trial for Brian Peck, who was an acting instructor for Nickelodeon, that was hired by Nickelodeon to help the kid actors. And there was an unnamed child in 2004 who claimed that Brian Peck sexually assaulted him. It's not a claim, it is true. Because Brian Peck was trialed. And in this same documentary, Quiet on Set, one of these episodes, Drake spoke about it, and that's why fans were mad at Josh for not speaking up. And most thought because Josh's surname is also Peck, they thought and Josh Peck and Brian Peck are related, but it's been clear Josh Peck and Brian Peck are not related. Josh said he was actually trying to process everything, but though he reached out to Drake personally, sometimes the we fans and we feed that people come out anyhow, because if we're not getting the response we want, we just drag the cover what's going on. But Josh has spoken up after coming out under fire. He actually condemned these actions. I think on the American government should look more into this, and even in Nigeria too. I think we should start being careful with all these revelations coming out. Who knows what's going on in the Nigerian industry? Please, we all have to be careful, and parents do a better job in about protecting your children. So enough about that. I have overflogged the issue because he pain me gone. But I've overflogged that issue. Hear how my voice sounds so hoarse. You guys should help me. I'm losing my voice. So moving on. Another story that is, I think, I hate when divorce happens and then children are in between, because this is happening right now between these stars. So these celebrities are Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. So sometime last year in September 2023, we had the news that Joe Jonas had filed for a divorce from his wife Sophie Turner, and Sophie Turner, responding to this, said she had no idea that they were getting a divorce. In fact, she got to know about it from the media, the same way where the public got to know about it, and she claimed that she and Joe just an issue before an argument actually before the Jonas Brothers store, and she never knew he had intended to divorce her. She was never pre-informed until she saw it on the media, just like us. And then she said she was going to fight for custody of her child. Apparently, the fight is still ongoing, and they couldn't come to a compromise on their own, so they had to involve the courts. Yes, so right now the case is back in court fighting for custody. One thing I do not like is when during divorce, when the children have to come in between. I just don't like it. I do wish they can come to a compromise. If there are no issues of abuse, there's a physical abuse and emotional abuse, there are no issues of abuse between, like, there are no issues of abuse entirely. I think the two of them, both of them, can work on joint custody. I think that's better. Just work on joint custody for your child, not even for yourself, for your child. Please, just make that happen. And we started with the good news. And I'm going to end with the good news. Our very own Hollywood star Sharon Oja just revealed that she said yes, and I do, to the love of her life. Man, you know how much I love love. So congratulations to Sharon Oja, and also congratulations to Emeka Ike. We are really happy. And your gist body, I'm signing out right now. Don't forget, I am Kalina Fredrick, and these are my reactions for the week.